one always in the know. Independent voices stepped into the flow. No label change, just the work to close. Gary with the movie, the one always in the know. Independent voices stepped into the flow. No label change, just the work to close. Gary with the Gary with the movie, 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 Gary with the movie.
What are you watching? What are you watching? What are you watching?
You ever watch like a late night, TV show with a movie that's coming out?
Yep.
And then the guy ends up speaking, you know what I mean? Speaking with an English accent, and you're like, yo, didn't know, like Elba, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Oh, like when he was in the Medea movie, not Medea movie, the Tyler Perry movie, Daddy's Little Girl.
Yeah, right. Or you know what I'm saying? When he's in like certain films, when he was in The Dark Tower, he's talking like a black man.
Yes,
but
a black American. Yeah.
Black American rather. But then he got an English accent. So what do you
English accent? Yeah.
So what do you think? Like what's Hollywood's MO on that? Like you know what I mean?
In my opinion, and I didn't think about it until I heard an interview with Samuel Jackson one time. I forgot who he was talking to. And he said a lot of the black Europeans or black British actors or English actors coming over and taking the black American actors' gigs. Right. They're getting for the roles. One, I mean, part of it, I say everybody deserves a chance. Mm-hmm. But it makes it harder for the black American actor. We already don't get the respect that we should in Hollywood, I think.
That is true.
Them coming over here, the black Europeans coming over here taking the jobs, I feel Hollywood looked at them, put them on a little bit of a higher pedestal. Yeah, and they can get away with, they might probably can get away with more things, you know what I'm saying? Like what, for example? Like what do you think that they're getting away with that other? Well, one, financially. Okay. Financially, they probably don't. Okay. You don't have to pay them as much. It's just also like the guy that did Snowfall. Yeah. Damn, what's his name? Snowfall. I gotta look that up. Oh man. I can't think his name on top of my head. Oh yes. Yeah. Snowfall. Yeah. I didn't know. Yeah. He played the role good. Right. But you hear an American accent. Right. You hear something, but you think is okay. He's from a different part of a different part of the country where they sound like him. Right. We don't know every. Unless you. Right. You don't know. I think all. I mean, not only with African American actors, but I think I've seen this in other actors, like that star from The Walking Dead, the main. White gentleman is from somewhere else. Okay, you know what I mean. I wonder if they constitute that as better acting, because you do have to change your voice. You do have to change your cadence to a more of an American person, because they have a different culture out there. Correct. You know what I mean? Are they looking at it as, wow, that's amazing that you can kind of change your demeanor like that? That's even more of a chops as an actor, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? But another thing is that remember in the 80s when we used to have Hollywood Shuffle? Yeah. Remember Hollywood Shuffle? Yeah. With Robert Townsend? Yep. Remember they used to make jokes about that. Correct. When they be like, talk black, yo, what up, cuz? Yeah. And then they'll yell cut. They be like, what is my, you know what I mean? Yeah. What is my, what was my motivation? You know what I mean? Yeah. They used to make fun of that. Yes. And it's funny that they made fun of that, and now in this generation, they are doing that. So that's an interesting, interesting point on that. Yeah, and to me, even with, they're not saying they can't have jobs. But I feel like it is certain roles that belong to us. because you do the Black American struggle is different from the Black struggle anywhere else.
Right.
That's just my opinion. So, for instance, Harriet Tubman.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't feel like she should have played Harriet.
You don't play. She should have played Harriet Tubman.
No.
So you don't think black is you don't think black is black? Everywhere that they got their own.
To a certain extent.
I feel like they got their own set of
to a certain
problems.
extent.
I think African Americans, period, have the harder way.
Yes.
No matter where they at on the globe.
Yes, because a Black American could go somewhere and still get treated like garbage. A Black person from another country can come here and be treated like
royalty. Yeah. And I think they probably treat them more like distinguished gentlemen out there.
Yeah.
As opposed to an American going out there.
Yep.
Feeling like if they're from Detroit, if they're from New York, which is those are the things that are depicted on screen whenever they're doing a gangster, whenever they're doing a mobster, whenever they're doing a black dude in the hood.
Correct.
It's our hood. It's our, and I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's always our hood.
They learn how to assimilate to us.
Right.
And and there's nothing wrong with that. And we, as the Black American, accept it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We allow it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You think Hollywood would hire them faster as opposed to hiring? Because remember, when they did Boys in the Hood, they hired people from the hood. You know what I mean? When they did
actors that was
from straight out of Compton,
or
you know what I mean? Minister Society.
Yeah.
It's people from the hood that they hire.
Yes.
It's nobody from anywhere else. But this day and age, they're taking distinguished actors and putting them in you know what I'm saying, dramatic gangster roles.
Yeah. Or even slave roles.
And even slave roles. Right.
You from I can't think of the lady's name, but her from wherever country she's from originally. You can't get the same feeling as Black American will get. Right. It's gonna be a different energy. The energy is gonna be different.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not just for that person. Oh, it's a movie, and I want to play that. And you read about the person and you say, oh, I want to, just by her maybe reading and understanding the history of her. Right. She know how to play the role. For us, it's the role every day.
Oh, right.
You feel me?
Totally get that. Yeah. Instead of a reenactment, it's a depiction of of the struggle.
Yes. Correct. A Black American woman mental would be different from someone from another country.
Right.
Not saying they have their hard times in their country. We can't go to their country.
Yeah,
and depict their hard time. Mm-hmm. Even though we might could do it better than because our time here is so much harder than Black people in other countries.
Right.
Slavery was, I'm not sure when slavery stopped in some of the other countries. Mm-hmm. When it comes to here, we went through it. From the time our ancestors got off that boat all the way until Jim Crow laws slowly started to dwindle away.
Yes.
And then even after Jim Crow, we still had to deal with certain stuff in other neighborhoods. Jim Crow ended, whenever it ended, but even in the 70s and maybe even part of the 80s, you had states like Alabama and Mississippi still had certain places where it was whites and blacks.
Right.
Whites.
Well, even up here in Yonkers, I just learned. Only been up here 7 years. They're like the last to have projects put up here because they fought against it. Mm-hmm. They were like even here in Yonkers. Like I had learned that when I had first got here. So yeah, I get what you saying on that point. It's just that, like I said, I think it's a tough road everywhere, even for them because now they're depicting that. Now it looks like a stereotypical depiction, other than a real. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, somebody that was, man, I used to know a guy named Pookie on the block, you know what I mean? We say hang out with him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to an extinguished gentleman trying to reenact that. Yes. I get what you're saying. So, as far as Hollywood's concerned, because here's what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? Our Jewish culture rules Hollywood, and that's not, like I said, it's not a racist statement. It's just a fact. You know what I mean? They don't know the difference, and because Denzel said this, Denzel said that it's not race, it's culture. So he said a person from a female from the hood would know what a hot comb smells like.
Correct.
Would know what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would know what chicken and biscuits, smell like in the kitchen of the hood. Correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not racist culture. So what do you think that their mentality is? Are they just trying to take a black face and just put it in that role because they don't know the difference in culture? Is that what, like, that's what really it is?
I think a lot of it is, they're black, it's fine.
And they're not, right. And they're not really.
I think that's what a lot of it is.
I don't think they care too much about culture. Now, the beauty about it is.
That's just like with, not to cut you off, but honestly, that's just like with, what's the movie? Oh God, the Godfather, not Godfather. God, why can't I think of the movie? It's the most famous drug dealing gangster movie ever.
Not Godfather.
My little friend.
Scarface.
Scarface, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You had the Italian guy.
He was playing a Cuban.
A Cuban.
Right.
It's, it's
now crazy.
Almost the same thing.
But an insanely depiction of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Almost like how do you know? But again, Al Pacino, being from the Bronx, saw that growing up.
So he was okay.
So he mirrored what he grew up with, as opposed to him growing up. Like, say if he lived in, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay.
Lived in an Italian neighborhood.
Yeah. He
wouldn't really know what a, you know what I'm saying, what a Cuban.
Well, I mean, you said he grew up in the Bronx.
He grew up in the Bronx. You know what I mean? Oh, but I mean, the Bronx at the time that it was all Italians.
It had some Italians there.
You know what I mean? Was it, or was that a time when,
Bronx was Italian when
Spanish people were migrating back to the Bronx?
I want to say.
Where was his motivation?
Maybe by the time before he got tricked to act, before he started acting, maybe started being some Spanish. But because I don't know how old he is.
Right.
I'm guessing he's close to
now
80.
He's older. Yeah. Now he's
close
older.
to 80.
So how old was he when he got this role?
Yeah, I think that's the difference. I don't think he's seen the mob style, the gangster style.
Right.
Growing up, probably because it was an Italian neighborhood. There was a mafia. Think about it, 50s, 60s. When Scarface came out, what?
Scarface came out in the 80s. I forgot.
Early 80s.
Yeah, I'll find out.
83. If you think about it.
So the 70s is his
70s. 70s, you start seeing a lot of Spanish. In the Bronx. 60s and 70s, you start seeing a lot of Spanish in the Bronx.
Well, remember all the cop movies Pacino did in New York? It was like a lot of it based on New York. So New York had a lot of
influence,
Cuban, a lot of Spanish, a lot of black. So
that's what I'm saying. I think
so. A lot of his culture, a lot of what he learned, is
so
probably within the culture.
I think he's seen what happened with the Italians, and he learned some of it from the Hispanic culture.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Now turning back to African Americans that live other places, their depiction of the ghetto is not ours. You know what I mean?
Say that one time?
So African Americans or Africans or indigenous black that live in London, that live in, you know what I'm saying? That live in Europe, that live in Africa.
Yeah.
Their experience of ghetto is different from ours. You know what I mean? Their ghetto might be total slum. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Total slums. But ours was more trying to normalize an existence that we probably wasn't supposed to be living in.
Yeah.
Drugs, guns, gangs. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Everybody's poor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's at each other's throat. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Their depiction is total slum, total abandonment of life, and you know what I mean? So that's not depicted on screen more than our, you know what I mean?
No, you're absolutely right.
Ours is studied, you know what I mean?
Yes.
They probably like, how in the world did these people?
Yes, that's just like when they say, I can't remember who said it. I want to say it was Farrakhan said it, but other people have said it too, that the two worst moments, and this one is not even one was in America. Started with America. Well, not even started with America, but it became part of American history. What is it? You know, how it was Black history, but it's still American history. The two things that were in the world that everybody's seen, that the majority say, oh, that's the worst things that ever happened in the world is slavery, when they brought Africans to Spain, Portugal, United States, to Caribbean, wherever, and the Holocaust.
And the Holocaust.
And what happened with the Jews.
Right. Okay.
Theirs was televised.
Okay.
That's more of a...
Or more recent, documented, rather.
Yes, more documented, more recent history. What was that, the 30s and 40s?
Yeah. Right.
You know, time I'm not sure. You have people today that's still alive that's seen it.
Yes.
People that's still alive today that was in it.
Yes. That is true.
You know?
That is true.
People that were born around that time, they might have been either over there or over here, but they kept the history going. Right. They kept that culture. We don't mess with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's known because you can always find it easily.
Yeah.
You know, with us you can't.
But us you have to dig,
and you don't know.
You have to make a conscious decision to dig.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And not a lot of people are gonna do that. And you know, everybody got their reason why they won't dig. You know what I mean? Some people want to just say, "Oh, it's it was back then." You know what I mean? That's then. This is now.
Yeah.
History is not. You know what I mean? It's Black History Month, and who's really talking about it?
Right.
Who's really talking about it? It's going away.
Yes.
With the times. It's like a lost.
Correct.
A lost, but it should be celebrated. It should be praised because you have to know where they always, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a cliche saying, and it sounds, you know what I'm saying?
Know where you came from.
Yeah, it sounds corny. It really isn't. It really isn't, because nowadays, you know what I mean? I know we've been black on black crime
for ages,
forever. But at the same time, at least back then, there was always someone. You just mentioned Louis Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? Like civil rights leaders that came up that said, you know what I mean? You gotta know something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
About your substance, because the more we get closer to the future, the less, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Before you know it, that's fading. That's fading. So what do you think that has to do with cinema? Because Sinners just came out, and Sinners was like a depiction of the South.
Yes.
That we haven't seen in a very, very long time. And it was great, and I know it had elements of fiction, as far as the vampires was concerned. But even in the midst of the vampires, I think Ryan Coogler put a lot of symbolism in what the Irish vampires were saying.
Yeah.
About religion.
Yeah.
There was a religious component about it, because when they brought us here, they gave us a God. You know what I mean, like things like that. So I think little by little, or certain directors are still trying to pump it a little bit in that African American ear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know if anybody got those symbolisms when they watched it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people walked out of there like, you know what I mean?
Just looked at it as a regular movie.
Yeah. But if you take the symbolism of it, it's like, it's mind blowing. You know what I mean? And I think they should do more like that.
I mean, I didn't see, honestly, as much as I wanted to, I didn't see Sinners.
Yeah. I think it's something you should get under your belt, because I think you'll get all of the references to the African American struggle and what you just said about slavery. You'll get all of the, you know what I mean? You'll get all of the symbolism points. You know what I'm saying? They took and that's what Coogler does. Coogler don't take anybody from somewhere else. He'll take people from America. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? Unless he's doing something like Black Panther, and he's to take people from Africa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That has that
I
type
mean, so I seen bits and pieces. You know, a little bit here, a little bit there.
Yeah.
Whether it's here at the theater, by walking in, just seeing what was on screen.
Right.
Then little clips online or whatever. But I'm not saying we shouldn't use actors from other countries.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when you have actors here that are busting their butt that's here busting their butt.
Right.
Give them a chance.
Right.
I know. For years, I didn't know. Like I said, like we said earlier, for years I didn't know Idris Elba was.
Yeah.
Not from here.
Yeah.
Because he assimilated.
Because he is similar, right.
I didn't know the guy that played Snowfall was. Until he mentioned on a show that he was on a call with somebody else, and Jay was like, "Yo, who the guy so and so? He don't have a shirt on," or something to that nature. And the guy ended up, I don't know what happened, but he was talking with his accent.
Right.
And and the thing that gets me with them is when they're when you're doing your TV show, your movie, you change up.
Right.
When you're on the top.
Because you're acting. I mean, because you're acting when you're on screen.
Yeah. So when
you're in front of people, that's your real. Yeah. That's your real depiction. That's your real demeanor.
Yeah. Why we can't get that?
And I'm hoping, white Hollywood is not doing it because they don't want. They don't want a real African American celebrating.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want like you know what I'm saying.
To a certain extent.
Because say, you know what I'm saying, a real dude from Atlanta played that part, but then that real dude from Atlanta gotta go do his PR tour in predominantly Caucasian based media.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Do they want that? Do they want that type of energy?
I don't think so. I think with
or they're straying away from that type of energy.
Because I feel like they're worried about how the Black Americans are gonna act.
Wow. But you don't mind a gangster role on screen.
They don't mind.
But right. Because you don't mind the depiction and the celebration of that character. But then the person that did the character, you're not celebrating his because that dude did like I said, I didn't know he was. Yeah. I'm gonna look up where he's from.
All of them have done great jobs.
Yeah, definitely.
Except
that's not what we're disputing.
Except, and this is just my opinion, the little bit I've seen of Harriet Tubman, I didn't get the feeling
Okay, yeah. Well,
I said, oh my.
I watched it. It's a little, you know what? And I'm gonna watch it again just because I haven't seen it in a very, very long time. You know, listen, it's a very, very watered down depiction of it. We know it was worse than that. You know what I mean? We know it was worse than that. It wasn't in depth. It did tell the story. It's just trying to tell the story, and I get that. But I think that they didn't. Maybe because they didn't know the full story of it. Because usually when you tell a story like that, you have to build characters and screenplay around. And usually it's fiction because you know what I mean you weren't there to hear what she said, to hear what you know what I mean. You have to kind of make up the scenario of what Harriet would have said in that moment.
Yes.
I think a deeper person with a deeper because now we see where this lady is now, where they're trying to take her. They're trying to take her somewhere else. They saw where she was from, and now they picked her for Wicked, and now they're picking her for what they want her to do, as far as a black actress is concerned. Now somebody like Angela Bassett, you know what I mean? Somebody like that, like Nia Long, somebody like that.
To the buck with you know who I think could have played that movie?
That could have played Tubman?
Yes.
Who could have played Tubman? Somebody a little bit older?
A little bit older. For some reason, I can't never think of this lady's name. She played. All right. She played. I'll tell you 2 movies she played.
Yeah.
Or was it one could have been a movie or a TV show. One she played on Tyler Perry, Phantom Death Praise. The older mother, the mother.
Oh.
And she played. I
know exactly who you talking about.
She played on Holiday Heart. With Vin Rames.
Yeah.
You know, she was. You know, she got.
I gotta see if I can find her real quick.
I think
before we bounce, because we're about to get to the half. I know exactly who you're talking about.
I think she's the one.
Okay. Older woman.
She's old. Not old. She's older.
Right. It was Medea's family reunion?
No, Medea Family That Praise.
Medea Family That Praise. I know who you're talking about. I'm losing my mind. And I should know.
She played the movie with Vin Rames.
I should know these things off the bat. I should know these things off the bat.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you her name.
Come on, man.
I didn't know. Robert Townsend actually directed that.
He directed Family That Praise?
Alfred Woodard.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Alfred Woodard.
Yes. That's a fact.
Great.
Yeah. Oh, and she's crushing it.
Yeah.
She's crushing it in Hollywood.
I think she should have played Biggie Mother too.
Didn't she?
Good. No.
Who was it?
Angela Bassett.
It was Angela Bassett.
Right. I like her.
Oh, she crushed that though.
But I think she,
she crushed that though.
I feel like Angela Bassett is a great actress.
Right.
But somebody that has the look is her.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If you look at Biggie Mother, you put her together.
Yeah. But Harriet Tubman,
2 blue black women.
That would have been a deeper dive. Because I like deeper dives. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're a fan of dialogue. Are you a fan of dialogue? Or do you or you just like, just straight up action, rock and sock and robot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm a fan of dialogue though sometimes. Okay. When it comes to something deep like Harriet Tubman,
okay,
I can be like this. You know what I'm saying? I watch movies like this sometimes with my mouth covered. I'm to listen to what they're saying. But something like Harriet with that, that would be a deeper dive as far as script. Somebody could get deep into the script with her. Yes. Perfect depiction, man. Perfect depiction.
Yeah.
They gotta get deeper into these roles. Look, that's why they should be more black producers, more black directors. I know that you have to go through Hollywood in order to get it done.
If you
go ahead, brother.
Go ahead, and look at Will Smith.
Yeah.
Will Smith is an actor that they use for a lot of movies.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Denzel, like I said.
Not necessarily a person that.
Yeah, they feel safe with them.
Oh, I see. I see.
Now we have the actors that we do have.
Right.
A lot of them are rappers.
Right.
Or former rappers.
Uh-huh.
Social media.
Yeah.
People.
But
or comedians.
And they're not really going, unless it's somebody that it's like Dave Chappelle that cares about the culture. You're not gonna get too much depth
or the
out of it.
And
Denzel's getting old. Morgan Freeman is old.
Yeah.
Pac is gone. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, so I understand the need for us finding our niche again when it comes to Africa. And I think that, like you said, I think they're just like, oh man, like, where are we gonna find? Oh, let's go to Europe. Let's go to London and see a black person that's gonna depict, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, look, even though they do an amazing job, do they really know our struggle like that? To depict it, you know, in a deeper sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's not just entertainment, that they're educating.
Just like with that's why I'm glad when they did Ray.
Yes.
Jamie Foxx was amazing.
Oh, crushed it. Destroyed it. But it takes time to find something like that. Like a lot of times that's just etched in time. That don't happen often.
Exactly.
It doesn't happen.
And I hope the same thing happens.
We still got a lot more people to celebrate. A lot of other black, you know, saying black faces.
Yeah. And that's why I'm hoping in May, June.
Yeah. Oh. April.
When April?
Yeah.
I thought it was in
Michael.
Yes.
Jafar.
I'm glad.
Not only Jafar, but his father.
Yes,
his father.
I'm glad the family. I'm glad it was a family member.
Boy. Yeah.
And even if it wasn't, I feel like it needed to be somebody that knew.
Somebody that knows about Michael.
Yes.
And not somebody that just.
Not somebody that's just.
That's just gonna be and you heard that the impersonators were sore. Did you hear that?
No.
They were sore. They were sore that nobody asked them. All the impersonators around the world was like, where was the casting call? But that's because they did it inside and was getting. I can't wait. I can't wait.
And a lot, especially when they do people lives when they do people lives, I just hope they continue or do a better job in studying who they pick.
Yes.
Studying the culture, especially even if they're white or black. I think you need to study. If you have somebody, when you do somebody white, I don't think you can necessarily get somebody from Spain. Let them change their accent.
No,
I think you need to
get somebody already that knows the culture.
Yes, somebody that know white American culture, somebody that know black American culture and understand what it was like during that time for that person. It's to me that's the most important thing.
Yeah. Woo! Welcome back to another episode of Jerry is at the Movies with my man Mook Davis. Mr. Davis, what's up, bro?